everyone. So, today I plan to give a poem, and since this is Thanksgiving, I thought I would give a poem kind of talking about something that I'm really grateful for. And one of the things I'm really grateful for is the fact that I was adopted. And so, you probably know that I was adopted from China when I was 2, and my sister was adopted as an orphan from Guyana. But what some people don't know is that both my parents were actually also adopted by their step-parents. And so adoption in this way has actually touched every single member of my direct family. And so this poem is a little more of a personal poem. It's kind of talking that through and how adoption has touched each member of my family and how that relates back to me. So I hope you guys enjoy. My father does not consider himself an orphan, even though his father was never a father to him. His parents separated before he was even old enough to love the man who he used to call dad. But he was loved. His stepfather, his real father, adopting him as his own when he was 7 years old, being the father that he never had. My mother does not consider herself an orphan, even though her father had another family, another woman to kiss, other children to hold, none of which were her. But her mother eventually married, and along with the man who adopted her when she was 10, she was also given a little brother, and she was loved. My niece does not consider herself an orphan, even though both of her parents were killed, murdered in a third world country that takes more than it gives, ended before she could understand the word love or know just how much her father loved her. But she is loved. Loved by her foster parents who raised her in that country until she was 5 years old, providing for her when having almost nothing for themselves. Loved by her grandparents, who spent years arguing with government officials and fighting the system just so she could be brought over to the U.S. and given a better life. And loved by her aunt, now her sister, who knows exactly what it means to be adopted. I do not consider myself an orphan, because I know what it means to be loved. You see, adoption is this amazing thing, connected the unwanted and the forgotten, my father and mother and sister, all together into one family. I was not always loved. The 3-day-old baby left on the steps of a school did not know anything but the orphanage she was placed in, did not know the meaning of the word father, mother, did not know anything beyond the barren mountains of China. But I also found love, my 2-year-old fingers grasping the caring hands of the couple who adopted me, before I even knew the meaning of the word love. I have been loved my entire life. I know this because I have parents. And when my mother and father, when they need me, I know that I'll be right by their side, because I am not an orphan.
Excellent job.
So that was a spoken word poem, which is kind of the form of poetry that I prefer to use a lot. It's a different mode of poetry because it's not meant to simply be read on a page. It's meant to actually be performed, like a song might meant to be performed, or a movie or film. It's Hello, would you guys like to come in? Are you coming? Okay. And so, it's different in the fact that it's supposed to be performed. It doesn't always rhyme. It doesn't always have to have a certain form, like a haiku or like a sonnet or anything like that. And a form that I use a lot in a lot of my poems is like repetition. So like here I use like, my father does not consider himself an orphan. My mother does not consider herself an orphan. So a lot of times I like to use my poems repetition, where I come back to the same phrase or a common line throughout the poem each time to root it into one certain phrase.
Super good.